Welcome to our video series on mastering FTP. In this video, we'll show you how to transfer files from computer to website. Now, how do you start getting files from your computer to your website? First of all, navigate to the location to where you want to upload the files or folders to. So let's say we're going to be working with demosite2.info again, and double-click to go into that folder. And here I have the desktop. On the left here I have my computer's desktop, and I can select the files or folders I want to upload simply by clicking on them. If I want to make multiple selections, I can just hold down the Control key, the CTRL key, and just make multiple selections. But obviously I don't want to upload the recycle bin. That wouldn't be appropriate. So let's just take it back to selecting index.html. Index.html is generally the front page of a website. It's generally the first page the web server looks for. Okay, so I've selected it, and I just upload. Copy to right. And because it's a very small file, it's done. And there it is. It's appeared on the website in the demosite2.info folder. So let's go to the browser, and let's go to demosite2.info. And there it is. There's the page I just uploaded. This is a demo page. Let's go back to AceFTP and select this index.html page. And actually, when that happens, it's selected in such a way that I can rename it. But I don't want that now. So I'm going to click away and make sure it's selected like this, the entire row. Now let's delete. Am I sure? Yes. And it's gone. Back to the browser, and now if I refresh, you see this front page is gone. So now we're just getting an index listing of the website again, and there's nothing there to see. So that's how easy it is to upload files and folders from your computer to your website. If you're uploading folders, the folders appear, of course, where you're copying them to. And also, any subfolders or subfiles within the folder get copied across as well. Effectively, the entire contents of any folder you're uploading get included as well, of course. Actually, as a very quick side note, and as you just saw, if you put index.html in the root, or in any subfolder in fact, that is the first page the web server looks for. And having an index.html file in the root of the domain or any subfolder avoids people being able to view or see such index listings. And you don't want people to see these index listings because then they can see all the files and folders on your website or in subfolders. They could see your hidden files, your private files, or files that should only be downloadable after a customer is paid. So really, in any folder, you want an index.html file, even if it's entirely blank, just to stop people from nosing around your website like I'm doing here. Actually, just a very quick demonstration of this. Okay, in AceFTP, let me create a subfolder, and let's just call it Test. If I go into that subfolder, double-click, let's go to the browser, and /test, and we're getting a listing. Let's say this was a secret download folder, or a download folder which had lots of PDF files, for example, PDF documents that should only be accessible after a customer has paid. If you don't have an index.html file here, there would be an open view for anyone who wanted to see. So you need an index.html file here, even if it's just blank. So let me do that now quickly. Okay, I've opened up the index.html file in Notepad, which is the default text editor in Windows, and it just has some basic HTML code, as you can see. I can edit, select all, and delete, so I have an entirely blank document. File, Save, back to FTP, and there's the index.html file. The size you see is 0 because there's nothing in it. Okay, when that happens, when it selects it in such a way that you're going to rename it, just click here again. That's fine, and we're going to copy to write into this folder, into the test folder. And it's done. So back to the browser. Okay, so anyone could view the contents of this folder if they wished, but now if I refresh, you see that it displays the index.html file even if it's entirely blank. So that stops people from nosing around your site. That's a useful little extra tip. So really, we've covered the main functionality of FTP, and you can see that it's a pretty straightforward process. It's really copying and pasting from your computer to your website, and FTP software just allows you to do that in a really straightforward, easy way.